Hey everybody, Chris here, Crittermoto, and welcome to the 2025 Adventure Year Recap. From dust storms in Oregon, mayhem at Touratech, soulful community at Horizons Unlimited, and the powerful experiences at my own Get Lost Find Yourself event, this year wasn't just about riding. It was about people, connection, purpose, and hope. So sit back, grab a coffee, and enjoy the ride. Let's get into it. I started 2025 with intention and with purpose. To ride for clarity, to ride for community, and to ride to inform. Right from the first ride of the year, crisp air, empty trails, that feeling of freedom, I knew this year was going to be something special. First major stop of the year, the Giant Loop Ride in Oregon. And this one meant a lot because I'd be retracing my route from 2022. I wasn't alone this time though. Brought my buddy Dave. This was his first long moto camping adventure and he dove in head first. Watching someone on their first big moto trip is like watching a kid in a candy store. Every 10 minutes, Dave would say things like, "Buddy, wow, this is incredible. What have you?" And I'd tell him, just wait, there's so much more to Oregon. Night one, Dave climbs out of his tent looking like he lost a fight with a family of raccoons. He goes, "I slept great." Meanwhile, he looked like a man who experienced every stage of grief in a sleeping bag. But by day 3, he was fully into it. Big desert loops, camp laughs, and the kind of wide open views that make you feel tiny in the best way. Watching him fall in love with the adventure life reminded me why I fell in love with it too. Next up, the Touratech Rally, the Adventure Rider Festival of Chaos. If you've never been, imagine over 1,000 bikes, tons of dust, laughter everywhere, and zero chance of going to bed early. But the best part of this year, the lads I hung out with. Tall Man Moto, my ADV360, Captain Kirk, and Mike Ramsauer. These guys are pure gold. Tall Man Moto, honestly, standing next to him made me feel like a child asking an adult for lunch money. My ADV360 brought his usual camp cooking flair. Captain Kirk kept insisting his name wasn't from Star Trek, which is exactly something Captain Kirk from Star Trek would say. And Mike Ramsauer, the quietest of the bunch with the biggest heart. We rode together, joked nonstop, filmed some nonsense, and soaked in the madness. Touratech always leaves me buzzing, fueled by friendship, inspiration, and the reminder that the adventure community is like no other. Then I shifted gears into Horizons Unlimited, the soulful side of adventure riding. Where Touratech is loud, Horizons is deep. You sit with people who've ridden across continents, slept in deserts, broken down in jungles, and somehow made it all sound peaceful. It's a place where adventure isn't measured in horsepower, it's measured in perspective. I left Horizons with more clarity, more gratitude, and a renewed respect for what adventure riding truly means. And then came the part of the year that means the most to me, our Get Lost, Find Yourself event. This event grows every year, not in size, but in meaning. People arrive carrying stress, grief, pain, excitement, hope, and they leave lighter, connected, and a part of something bigger. But this year, something happened that I will never forget. On Saturday night, I was alone in the raffle booth. Fires were glowing, people were laughing, the whole camp had that warm, buzzing energy. A rider walked up to me and asked if we could talk. We stepped aside, and he shared something that hit me harder than anything else this year. He told me that he planned for this weekend to be his last weekend on Earth. He was done. He couldn't bear the weight he was carrying anymore. He had already decided. And then he said something changed because of this event. The people he met, the conversations he had, the laughter, the connection, the feeling that he wasn't alone. He said to me, "I don't want to go anymore. Not now. Not after this. I know there's help. I know there's hope." And he stayed. That moment, that's why GLFY exists. That's why this community matters. Adventure riding is fun, but its deeper purpose is connection, and connection saves lives. To the attendee who shared that moment with me, if you're watching this, thank you for trusting me. Thank you for staying. You matter, and we're all glad you're here. Outside the big events, 2025 blessed me with some incredible riding moments. Climbing up through fog and breaking into sunshine above the clouds, miles of western desert where the road just melts into the horizon, camp mornings where silence says everything, meeting strangers who instantly become friends, and wrong turns that somehow became the best turns. These are the parts of life I never take for granted. So, what's next? 2026 is already shaping up to be huge. More rides, more stories, more events, more community, more purpose. And I want your input. Drop your ride suggestions in the comments, routes, meetups, challenges. Let's build next year together. Before we close out, I want to say this. If you're struggling, if you're overwhelmed, if you feel alone, please reach out to a friend, to a family member, to a professional, to someone you trust. Your life matters more than you know. This community is here for you, and the Get Lost, Find Yourself Foundation is here for you too. Thank you for riding with me, supporting the channel, and building this incredible community. Hit like, subscribe, share this video with someone who might need it, and until next time, get out there and ride.